I'm Mike Bowers and I'm photographer at large for The Guardian Australia. I'm talking pictures this morning with political reporter for 9 News, the one and only Amanda Copp, and a very warm welcome back to this very chilly Canberra morning.
Always cold out here, Mike.
No matter where you land on Julian Assange, the one thing we can agree on, he's now a free man, and it did feel like a very historic moment.
Yeah, I thought it was beautiful, you know, straight off the plane and into the arms of his wife and to the cheers of his supporters.
Yeah.
Tell you what, though, Canberra airport's probably not the best one to come into when you've spent 14 years away.
I know, right? He acknowledged the crowd with fist pumping.
It was this strange tension between, you know, wanting to keep the US happy, acknowledging that there'd been some kind of concessions made, but also, you know, celebrating the fact that we've got an Australian citizen home who's been away for a really long time.
But imagine being on that plane.
Apparently it was the same plane that Taylor Swift flew in on.
Well, there you go. Shake it off. Harry Bruce did this wonderful cartoon where he's channeling the Shawshank Redemption.
You would not believe what I've had to crawl through.
And Albo's got his little towel here, which is lovely.
I think he's going to need a bigger towel.
I think he's going to need a bit of a wash by the look of it. The human element was brought home to me when it was revealed that he had said to the Prime Minister when he called that he had saved his life. And I think Kathy's sort of captured that beautifully with the Belmarsh prison and the loss of feathers. And
yeah, and there's a bit of symbolism going on here as well. You know, the dove usually a symbol of innocence.
Yeah, very powerful Matt Golding cartoon. Enough is enough.
He's served his time for our crimes. And the real question here is, who was the one committing crimes here? The country that was committing crimes or the person who revealed them?
No matter what you think about Julian, he revealed some pretty shocking evidence of what had gone on.
Absolutely.
A lovely Mark Knight cartoon here. It looks like the Prime Minister wants to be the first to welcome you home, Mr. Assange.
Who's saving who in this case? You know, poor old Albo clinging to inflation. Things are burning down around him. Help!
Did you miss us as the little kicker down there? David Rowe, I think, has the life of Julian Canberra. He's not the Messiah.
He's just a very naughty journalist.
And we've got all the leaders and prime ministers here who have been responsible while he's there. But I love this. Here's Tony Abbott looking up at his Speedo.
They were very specific about the location here, the East Hotel. Although, I got to say, I was staked out the front of the East Hotel for many, many hours and we didn't see Julian Assange.
No. Amanda, the ALP doesn't allow its MPs to cross the floor. You've got to sort of maintain party lines.
It's a massive risk for Fatima Payne here. Traditionally what happens is people get kicked out of the party.
David Pocock, the independent from the ACT, sort of escorted her from where she was sitting up the back.
She said that it was one of the hardest things she's had to do.
Yeah. I did love this, David Pope. It's very poignant. Although each step across the Senate floor felt like a mile, I know I did not walk alone as she's got some ghostly accompanying here.
You know, we sit here and think about the kind of political argy-bargy, the consequences for the party, but really what she's talking about here or what she was standing for is the people who are dying over in Palestine.
Yeah, that's right. The decision by the coalition to go nuclear has cast a long shadow and it's still creating ripples.
It sure is. Nuclear shockwaves. And we've got here a three-eyed omelette.
David Rowe, beautiful cartoon. Morning, Albo.
You'd think the Lodge would have better security, Mike.
Lovely Megan Hergen. How to cook Australia's energy transition. Select one simple potato.
Nuke it.
And stick a fork in it. It's done.
Kind of looks like coal to me.
It's definitely channeling the this is coal from Scott Morrison. Lovely Matt Golding cartoon, nuclear policy homework.
Beautifully coloured in unicorn there.
Absolutely.
He's still missing cost, design model, nuclear waste storage, realistic timelines, 2030 emissions target and community consultation.
I declare this is all my own work, signed Peter Dutton. Lastly, Amanda, John Kadelka has a warning for all fossil fuel producers.
Anything we need to worry about?
Extreme heat events, cyclones, fire, flood, famine, plague, mass extinction, collapse of the biosphere.
I meant the 7-day forecast, smartass.
Well, thanks, Amanda. It's been a very historic week in Canberra. I'll let you do the honours.
Thank you very much, Mike. Back to you, Spearsy.